Capricorn, welcome into the weekly reading. Let's go. All right, Capricorns, how are you? Tiana Louise, intuitive coach, consultant with Worth a Read, helping you to shine the inner light within. Thank you so much for tuning in to this reading where we're going to look at the Lionsgate energies happening right now, at play for you right now. 8/8, August 8th, Leo season, right? Every year around this time, on the 8th day of the 8th month of the year, there is a cosmic alignment called the Lion's Gateway. All right, this is a time of increased energy. Okay, it can be a time of activations, lots of downloads. It can show up for you as a retrograde energy. If you're not really sensitive, maybe you don't feel it at all. But most people who tune into my readings are of the empath, light worker, healer nature, and sensitive, and feel this kind of stuff. So I wanted to put a reading together to look at that. Again, if you don't know what Lion's Gate is, it's basically when the Earth and the star Sirius create an alignment in the sky, and Orion's belt directly aligns with the Pyramid of Giza, right? And from our perspective on Earth, it appears that Sirius comes a lot closer to the Earth, right? So that allows a lot of spiritual light to come in from the inner planes. And you can Google this, you can look this up. I read about this online a lot. And so I wanted to bring it to you. And they call it Lionsgate because it happens during Leo season, right? When the sun is in the astrological sign of Leo. Now, Leo is associated with the heart center, okay? And also is the expression of the divine, the individualized expression of the divine. Leo representing the sun representing self, so forth, so forth. So a lot of heart activations happening right now. So what we are going to do is look at how all of this is affecting your energy at this time, right? How is Lionsgate affecting you? How is it affecting your person? And look at that. We have Fusion and Magic, number 55 card. This is about things clearing out, right? Really getting clear about polarity and having a lot of divine activation so that you can step into manifestation. And I love that it's represented by Orion, which is right in alignment with the Lion's Gate. And this is affecting you in the present. Okay? So that's really cool. At the same time, it can be difficult if you're not willing to let go and allow these activations to occur so that, all of the light codes, the light energy coming in can be infused in you, so that you can evolve and grow, right? You probably feel yourself really opening up at this time, really being cracked open, right? I know for me, I've been experiencing a sensation where it literally feels like my heart chakra is opening up, like I can feel it expanding, right? And also just feeling a lot of different sensations in the body, that feel so good could actually feel a little scary at the same time, right? Because the physical plane may not be exactly lining up with the way that you feel inside. So that's what that card is all about. And so the other thing with this card too is you want to be sure that you don't resist this process, right? Because it's a very powerful energy, right? It's almost like a magnetic pull, like you're a sensation of being pulled forward by the universe. But it can also be scary, right? Because it brings up a lot of past life energies, a lot of karmic energies, and it's almost like a forcing of a transformation, right? Of change and growth that you may not be sure you're ready to step into, or you just may not even know what it is. Maybe you've never experienced these kinds of feelings. So making sure that you're not resisting at this time. Let's see how the Lionsgate energy is affecting your person, right? If you're here, you're in a twin flame soulmate connection, and you guys are in some sort of challenge separation at this time. So let's see how Lionsgate is affecting them right now. And I want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in to the channel. Again, a lot of you have been signing up for private readings and things like that. And I also just want to say, you know, I read for twin flames and soulmates, right? Those are the kinds of readings that I do. Those are the kinds of readings that I like to do. And I also read for people who are on the spiritual path, really open to evolving in this spiritual quest for knowledge and learning and growth and evolving into the highest version of self. If that's not you, then you probably don't want to book a reading with me, right? And definitely not any coaching with me. I read for people who are clear that they're on a path, and maybe they've bumped up against some challenges, or they're just stepping onto the journey and are really eager to grow and evolve, so they're wanting to do the work. If you're really blocked, closed down, you know, not wanting to, and please don't sign up for any of my readings, because they're not for you. Okay, I just wanted to throw that out there, right? We are where we are, and it doesn't matter how many tarot readers you go to or how much coaching you get. Until you're ready to open yourself up, till you're ready to heal, nothing can happen. Okay, so let's see how your person is being affected by these energies. This Lionsgate energy. Oh, look at that, being the mentors. Wow. So this tells me that your person is in some way being prepped, being shaped, learning, collecting a lot of knowledge, so that at some point in their journey, they can lead others. So they're like stepping into a role of leadership to mentor others, right? And this is earth energy. So this is like, you know, grounding. And I feel like they're learning a lot about, you know, what's taken place on this earth from a spiritual perspective, and how it affects them and others. And that's something that they will lead others in, right? Or they're learning from others who can share this knowledge with them, and eventually they will be able to pass that knowledge on to themselves or onto other people. But right now, they're using it to grow themselves. Interesting. And the interesting thing about this card too is that it can also symbolize galactic mentors, you know, our starseed family stepping in. And so maybe your person is being awakened to this, you know, galactic part of themselves that exists, and getting more knowledge around that, really starting to understand themselves as a starseed being. Right now, I don't study too much of that. I know a lot about my own origins, but there are a ton of different starseed families. I know some of the, you know, bigger ones, which I won't get into here, but I feel like this is something that your person is either opening up to, or they need to open up to within themselves. So we're going to clarify with, actually we're going to clarify with this tarot deck here. This is the Muse Tarot, okay? So So for you, we have 10 of Cups. And we have 4 of Wands. This 4 of Wands card has been coming out a lot. With this 4 of Wands card too, this card resonates with the energy of the sun for me, which is about vitality, which is about, you know, intention and headed somewhere that feels good, right, with this 10 of Cups. And it's about manifesting, right? Manifesting this 10 of Cups. So it's like, while there may be some resistance, or maybe it feels very strange for you at this time, it's like, keep leaning into it, because look where you're headed. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Wands. That's the victory card, right? But the victory often comes with some challenges, with some bumps in the road, you know, maybe not, the path may not necessarily be all the way clear, but I feel like with this Fusion and Magic card, it's like light is starting to dawn for you, right? If you just stay the course, right? You stay the path. In the traditional tarot, this card shows a person on a horse, like riding into the sun, into a crowd of people who are cheering for them, right? And on this deck, it's like being lifted up. And so it's like, while it may feel like, you know, you're in this retrograde type energy of being pulled down, really pulled into your heart space, and it may be really, you know, emotional, and at the same time, just, you know, just a lot of feelings that maybe you know, are not used to feeling, or maybe uncomfortable feeling. It's really all for your good. It's leading you to a good place. So let's clarify for them, for your person. So look at that. Oh, wow. We have the 8 of Inspiration, which is the 8 of Wands. To me, this is, you know, very fast moving energy. Things needing to shift, change, evolve, grow. And I feel like that's the path that this person is on. And with this 8 of Wands, I feel like this is, you know, someone being taught something, right? Someone being taught something, learning something, and doing so, like leveling up in a very quick way. Yep. And look at that, Queen of Pentacles, moving towards stability, security, and solidifying growth. That's what this Queen of Pentacles represents for me here. I feel like this person, your person, is in this, you know, fast-tracked state of evolution. You know, and this Queen of Pentacles is really helping to push the envelope on, you know, what they're growing into their spirituality, into, you know, what their purpose in life is. And I feel like that's going to bring a lot of rewards for them. Yeah, look, Page of Cups. And it's because they're tapping into this new energy, right? This new space. Look at that. Yep. They're experiencing heart chakra activations too. This new space in their heart that they've never tapped into before. And it's a result of everything that they're being exposed to and learning about themselves. So I really feel like, you know, right now, this Lionsgate is really having a good effect on each of you individually. For you, I see that, you know, there may be a little bit of resistance. There may be some uncomfortability, but it's all good. Like, if you stay the course, you know, you will overcome, you will break through, you will come out on the other side of it with not just yourself intact, but a whole new powerful energy that's going to allow you to really tap into and tune into your magic in a way that you haven't before. With your person, I see that they are learning, they're growing, they're evolving, they're learning about self, tapping into some of the higher spiritual planes within themselves. and learning more about their connection to other beings on the planet, maybe connecting with people from different practices, or just different methodologies of the healing arts, where they're learning things that they hadn't known before, and it's like coming in. Or maybe they're getting this with meditation, something that they've just intuitively been able to tune into within themselves. And eventually this is going to lead them towards sharing this information with others. And I feel like that's going to lead to some sort of like new enterprise or new business, new endeavor for them in some way. Like it's going to be very fruitful. So let's see how the connection is being affected at this time in this Lionsgate energy. So what's the energy between you two? Yeah, look at that. Like I said, a lot of heart chakra activations between the both of you. A lot going on in the emotional space, Cancer. I feel one of you, or your person, not you, Capricorn, but your person may be a Cancer, but this is emotional. All this green here. Heart chakra, we just had the Cancer moon that just occurred, so still could be feeling the effects of that. I believe it was the Cancer new moon. So just feeling a lot, right? Like, and it's opening you up, and at the same time it could feel like somewhat of a burden. But remember, as above, so below. Keep your vibe high. Transmute where you need to transmute. Really treat this energy just like you would a retrograde. In retrogrades, we slow down, we go within, we're a little more silent into ourselves, we meditate a little more, right? We don't rush, we go slow so that we can speed up. And that's what this Lionsgate is doing in the connection at this time, right? And you may also be tuning into this person a lot more, just telepathically, energetically, really feeling them in a way that maybe you haven't in a while. So let's clarify that. Yep, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Then we have the Hierophant. Yep. And we have the 9 of Wands. So yeah, it's like I said, it's not the easiest thing to feel, but it's worth it. Trust me. With this 9 of Pentacles here, this will pay dividends if you stay the course, right? With this Hierophant card, to me, this is signifying an energetic union between you two, right? And look at what's on the bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups again, okay? So yeah, you guys are aligning. You guys are aligning. That's actually beautiful, but it does not necessarily feel good. And it's causing you to be in this like, this is my Wounded Warrior card. It's like, man, can I take any more pain? Can I take any more, wounds needing to be healed? Like I've been beaten, battered, bruised, like I've had enough. And Spirit is saying, just hold on, just hold on. Lean into the wisdom that you already have, because trust that there's some new wisdom that's showing up for you that's really going to help put things into place. Things will make sense coming out of this, right? You just got to get through this 8-8 energy, okay? I love it. So let's head on over to the extended to look at what else is at play with you guys and how Spirit really wants you to ride out these waves, right? Because there are a lot of energetic waves coming in at this time that you just are going to have to really learn how to ebb and flow with. And it's going to be a day-to-day process. So we'll look at what that looks like between you and your person in the extended reading. You can get that in the description box below. Thank you so much for tuning into the video. Subscribe to my channel if you don't already, and I will see you again next week. Peace.